Hey there everyone, today we are heading into the world of anime to give you the list of top 10 Isekai anime for 2025, so let's dive straight in. Number 10 Baheneko. A protagonist reincarnated as a powerful monster kitten, befriends and becomes the protector of an adventurer named Arya in a dungeon-filled city, exploring the labyrinth with unique companions while enduring excessive cuddling. Ruin, the city of labyrinths, where monsters run rampant within a maze-like dungeon, is home to countless adventurers. The protagonist, who lost his life and was reincarnated, wakes up inside the dungeon, and instead of a human, he looks just like a kitten. But his true identity is that of an S-rank disaster-class monster. He's turned into a baby behemoth. He encounters Arya, a novice D-rank adventurer, mistaking him for a kitten. Arya takes the severely injured protagonist back with her to treat his wounds. She names him. Tamon keeps him as her pet. Touched by her kindness, Tama vows to become Arya's knight and protector. Number 9 Promise of Wizard. Promise of Wizard revolves around the sage, whose name and gender can be changed by the player, a human from modern-day Japan who has been summoned into a world where wizards and magic are real by a group of wizards known as the Sage's Wizards. The Sage's Wizards have been summoned by previous sages and must join the fight against the Great Calamity, the name for their moon, which descends once a year, causing havoc with the strength of its magic. The Sage's Wizards prior to the player character have lived apart from one another, only convening when it is time to fight the Great Calamity. At the start of the story, they have faced an unprecedented tragedy where half of their number died in the battle and must rely upon the new sage and the mysterious powers only the sage has for help in next year's battle. There are multiple formats of stories used in-game, including event stories, main stories, anniversary stories and card stories. The event stories focus on the sage and a selection of the 21 sages wizards as they train, negate the damage from the Great Calamity through missions, and deepen their bonds with each other. Number 7 Ascendance of a Bookworm. Urano Motosu loves books and has an endless desire to read literature. No matter the subject, she almost fulfills her dream job of becoming a librarian before her life is ended in an accident. As she draws her last breath, she wishes to be able to read more books in her next life. As if fate was listening to her prayer, she wakes up reincarnated as Mine, a frail 5-year-old girl living in a medieval era. What immediately comes to her mind is her passion. She tries to find something to read, only to become frustrated by the lack of books at her disposal. Without the printing press, books have to be written and copied by hand, making them very expensive. As such, only a few nobles can afford them. But this won't stop Mine. She will prove that her will to read is unbreakable, and if there are no books around, she will make them herself. Number 6 I am a Nobel on the brink of death. Liam Hamilton's world flips upside down when a casual evening drink after work leads to a surreal twist. He wakes up as the youngest son of a crumbling noble house. The Hamilton family is on the brink of ruin, with a desperate father clinging to hope and indifferent brothers who have long given up. Amid the chaos, Liam finds one bright spot, the chance to learn magic, something he's always dreamed of. What starts as a personal pursuit quickly becomes a lifeline for his family as he discovers the dangerous political games and dark secrets lurking within noble society. With looming threats and newfound magical powers, Liam must fight to protect his family and find his place in this strange, perilous world. Can a middle-aged commoner turned noble rise to the challenge and forge a new destiny? Number 5 Possibly the greatest alchemist. The goddess granted him the world's language and profound knowledge as a divine blessing, causing his stats and skill growth to increase exponentially. Despite this, the man dreams of living a peaceful life working in a production-based job. However, his goddess-given body and abilities make such a life difficult. Passionate about crafting new tools to benefit people, Takumi dedicates himself to mastering martial arts under the guidance of Bolton's guild master to protect himself and his loved ones. Alchemy, classified as a form of magic, operates through an alchemy magic circle. This system is based on skill components such as deconstruct, crush, extract, and then either synthesis or reconstruct. A crucial condition for alchemy is the availability of materials, as creating something from nothing is impossible. Additionally, an alchemist must have a thorough understanding of the structure and function of the desired product. By channeling magic into the circle, alchemists can perform various transformations. Skilled practitioners can even design their own unique alchemy magic circles by modifying the basic templates. Number 4 Ubel Blat. Whispers echo across the land. When the wielder of the black sword unsheathes his ominous blade, none survive its deadly path. Coinzel, a mysterious and skilled young swordsman, possesses unparalleled mastery of the dark weapon, but is he truly the source of the grim rumors that follow him? Hunted by the traitorous lances, 4 formidable warriors thought to have fallen at the hands of the 7 heroes, Coinzel faces relentless trials that push his strength to the edge. As the battles rage on, a shocking truth emerges. Standing atop the bodies of his vanquished foes, an epic fantasy journey unfolds on a grand scale. Number 3 ZENU Nitsuko Hirose. A gifted animator fresh out of high school, rapidly rises to fame in the anime industry. Her debut as a director becomes a cultural phenomenon, cementing her reputation as a creative genius. As her success skyrockets, Nitsuko is tasked with helming a highly anticipated romantic comedy movie centered on the theme of first love. However, there's one problem: she has never been in love. Despite her creative brilliance, Nitsuko struggles to capture the emotions and nuances of first love. making it impossible to complete the storyboard. With the production at a standstill, pressure mounts, and her once unwavering confidence starts to falter. Determined to push through, she works tirelessly, hoping to break her creative block. One fateful night, overwhelmed by stress and fatigue, Nitsuko collapses at her desk. When she awakens, she finds herself in the vibrant, fantastical world of her favorite childhood anime movie, A Tale of Perishing. As she navigates this surreal landscape, Nitsuko embarks on a transformative journey filled with unexpected adventures, heartfelt encounters, and perhaps even the chance to experience the first love she's been seeking to understand. Number 2. Bogus Skill. In a world where eating skill fruits grants special powers, Light, a boy who seeks to become the world's greatest adventurer, obtains the Fruitmaster skill, a bogus skill specializing in fruit cultivation that is completely useless in combat. Eating a second skill fruit results in death, so there are no do-overs. Meanwhile, his childhood friend Rina, who promised to become an adventurer with him, achieves S rank in record time, and the gap between them widens. Light spends his days farming and training with a sword, but one day, he accidentally eats a second skill fruit. Why am I not dying? Light avoids certain death and learns the incredible true power of the Fruitmaster skill. He can eat as many skill fruits as he wants. His overpowered ability allows him to gain an ability every time he eats one, for an unlimited number of times. The worst skill ever is actually the best skill ever. This successful fantasy quest to become the strongest is finally getting an anime. The man who was told he'd never be an adventurer begins his adventure to make his mark on history. Number 1. Phagia. Following Magus Duluculum's death, Blaza, an Oracion Cease general, establishes an oppressive rule over Felicidad. Neres leads Avrian in rebellion, while Ten fights Blaza's legion but is defeated by masked commander Zanas. Rescued by Neres, Ten joins Avrian's army alongside Lei, Arki, Chica, and Anzar. After repelling Zanas' forces, the party is tasked with liberating other continents by securing elemental spirit shrines and defeating Oracion generals. They reunite with Amaro, who defects from Perfectus upon learning of Mana's horrific experiments. The group kills Manas and Corpus but discovers Blaza cursed Arki to decipher Duluculum's grimoire, which holds the Harvest Festival spell capable of reaping all souls on a continent. Loreal betrays Blaza and allies with Zanas, who is revealed as Anzar. The party defeats Blaza, lifting Arki's curse. After Loreal absorbs Nadiatsu's souls through the Harvest Festival, Ten's party kills him, ending the war. So that's it for the list. Hope you found the video interesting, and if you did, make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.